Good morning, Sprouts. I hope it's a good day for you. It sure is for me. Today we're going to talk about some more crazy kids, some very creative kids. And one of my favorite is Angela and her airplane. Angela's father took her to the airport one day, but when they got there, a terrible thing happened. Angela's father got lost. Angela looked under airplanes, on top of airplanes, beside the airplanes, but she couldn't find her father anywhere. So Angela decided to look inside an airplane. She saw one with an open door and climbed up the steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right to the top of the airplane. She peeked in, but her father was not there, and neither was anyone else. Angela had never been in an airplane before. Wow! In the front there was a seat that had lots of buttons all around it. Angela loved to push buttons, so she walked up to the front and sat down in the seat. And she said to herself, you know, it's okay if I push just one button. Don't you think it's okay if I push just one button? Oh yes, it's gonna be okay. Yes, 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 yes. So she slowly pressed the bright red button, and right away the door closed. Angela said, "Oh, well, that was okay. If that's okay, it's going to be just fine if I push just one more button. Don't you think so? Don't you think it's okay if I push just one more button?" "Oh, yes, it's okay. Yes, 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 yes." And slowly she pushed the bright yellow button. And right away all the lights came on. "Wow," said Angela. "That was wonderful. So I think it's going to be okay if I push just one more button. Don't you think it's going to be okay if I push just one more button?" "Oh, yes, it's okay. Yes, yes, yes." She looked down and she pushed the green button. And right away, a motor came on. Vroom. "Yikes," said Angela. "I don't know what to do." So she pushed all the buttons at once. The airplane began to take off and went straight up into the air. When Angela looked out the window, she saw that she was very high in the sky. She didn't know how to get down. The only thing Angela knew what to do was to push more buttons. So she looked on the panel and she saw one more black button that she had never pushed before. So slowly she pushed that black button, and on popped a voice. It was a radio button, and the voice said, "Bring back that airplane, you thief, you." Angela said, "My name is Angela. I'm 5 years old, and I don't know how to fly airplanes." "Oh dear, what a mess," said the voice. "Okay, listen carefully, Angela. Take that steering wheel, and I want you to turn it to the left." Angela turned the wheel very slowly, and the airplane went in a big circle and came back right over the airport. "Okay," said the voice. "Now pull back on the wheel." Angela pulled back on the wheel and the airplane slowly went down to the runway. It hit once and bounced, and then it hit again and bounced. And then one wing scraped the ground, and then the whole thing started smashing together and broke into little pieces. When it was all over, Angela was left sitting on the ground, but she didn't even have one scratch. All sorts of cars and trucks came speeding out of the terminal with their horns and sirens. Woo! There were police cars, ambulances, fire trucks, and buses, and all sorts of people came running at her. But in front of everybody was Angela's father. He ran up to her and he said, "Angela, Angela, are you all right?" "Yes," said Angela. "Oh, Angela, the airplane is not all right. It's in very small pieces." "I know," said Angela. "I made a mistake." "Well, Angela," said her father, "you need to promise me something right now, okay? I want you to promise me that you will never, ever fly another airplane again." "I promise," said Angela. "Are you sure you will promise me?" said her father. Angela said very loudly, "I promise, Father." Angela didn't fly an airplane for a very long time, but when she grew up, she didn't become a doctor. She didn't become a truck driver. She didn't become a secretary or a nurse. Angela became an airplane pilot, and she did fly an airplane again.